Short, 20 to Spain, 3 to Argentina. On target, 11 to Spain, 0 to Argentina. It gets better. Ball possession, 68 to Spain and 32 to Argentina. And total pass completed, 803 to Spain and 445 to Argentina. And when it comes to fouls committed, 21 fouls committed by Spain and 24 to Argentina. And yellow cards or red cards, we had 0 cards to Spain and 5 yellow cards to Argentina and 1 red card. I feel like that should have even been more than that. And to anyone out there that have doubted the people that have said, including me, that have said that Argentina does not deserve to be in the World Cup final, Spain just proved that it wasn't hate. It was the facts and reality. Hey guys, welcome back to the Conversation channel with Pius. Do not forget to like, share, subscribe, and also turn up your notification buttons so I get an update each time I go on live. Let's get after it together. So guys, I just ran through the stats of yesterday's World Cup games / this morning, depending on where you're watching from. And to say the least, it was one of the most boring World Cup final ever. And it wasn't because of Spain, it was because of Argentina. It was because they brought nothing to the table other than negative antics, unprofessional antics, anti-football antics, Messi-dependent antics, and FIFA World Cup referee favoritism antics, something that worked against them yesterday. Not that they deserve anything from them. I felt like the official was even a bit way much softer on them. Way much softer. There should have been 2 red cards to Argentine player in the first half and second half. But for some reason, well, that is by the way right now. Throughout the competition, we have said things like Argentina has been favored. They've been lucky. Messi has been like moments, popping up here and there, scoring 2 goals against Austria, against Algeria, doing the assists, 2 assists against England because of the silly schoolboy substitution that Thomas, the coach of England, made. And when they met their real match, team that does not retreat, that even attacks, even when they score, they could not do anything. Can you believe in the first 90 minutes of the game, Argentina did not register a shot on target, and that was a history-making situation. That an opposing side did not register a shot on target in a World Cup final. It's unbelievable. Even in the 2010 World Cup against Netherlands, against Spain, the game where Iniesta scored the only goals. I think Spain has something of scoring just 1 goal in the finals, but that's beside the point. The Netherlands still had shots on target. They pushed Spain. It was an entertaining game, to say the least. But the game here was not. It was dry because all Argentina wanted to do was wait for moments. Wait for Messi to pop up and do some miracles and hope that someone gets a foul again or gets a penalty or rile up the Spanish players and get them emotionally disjointed so they can take advantage of that and hit them and score. But none of that came into play. And keep in mind, Spain has a lot of young players in their squad. Lamine, see how they were trying to get Lamine to commit a foul or to react. Kubasi, incredible young talent. And they didn't give in to the antics, the so unsportsmanship antics of the Argentines. This is something they've done throughout the competition. That is why a lot of people were upset with them, because they were not playing football. They were doing emotional robbery. They were manipulating the officials with their antics, with their falling down, with their screaming. And they think that is football. And yesterday, football was saved by the Spanish team. So kudos to the Spanish team. They were not my favorite to win. They were second. France was number one. And Spain was number two to me. I did put Argentina at 3 and Brazil 4, but that didn't happen. But Spain came up and won the game, and I'm happy they did, instead of Argentina winning the game. And Messi was a passerby. And he hasn't gotten enough criticism as he should have gotten. Because if that was Ronaldo just walking throughout 90 minutes of the game, 120, he will have his head right now. People will have been criticizing, saying a lot of things about him and how he is the reason why Portugal has never won, will not win, and he shouldn't have played. But the Messi criticism has been so subtle, so calm, Oh, he's Messi, we shouldn't hurt his feelings. Come on, guys. The coach should have taken him off and should have brought in Martinez. When they brought in Martinez, he scored in the last game. But his Messi is untouchable. Why aren't we criticizing Messi the way we criticize Cristiano Ronaldo? Why is it not fair to do that, to call out Messi for walking in the pitch? Oh, why didn't you say, Messi should have gone to the coach and tell the coach to take him off? Nothing. But it's not about Messi, it's about Argentina as a team, as a whole. Even when they beat France in the 2022 World Cup, we still felt that there were calls that were made in that World Cup that looks favorable to the Argentine national team. And people questioned the fact that FIFA wanted Argentina to win the competition. And it almost seems like that in this one. But the Spanish were way much better. The Spanish did not give in to that. They came to play football, and the Spanish are the master of ball possession, of ball retention. It takes, when they lose the ball, the amount of time it takes for them to get the ball back is just something that is impressive. The Spanish DNA is Barcelona DNA. And no one in this 2026 FIFA World Cup has been able to unravel that, has been able to find the secret of unlocking that and defeating the Spaniard. Only one goal conceded against Colombia. That is a record. And knowing that the Spanish keep so much high line, you expected them to at least concede a lot of goals. Just like Barcelona also concede goals. But no, they were not threatened at all by France, nor by Portugal, or Belgium. Sorry, the goal they conceded was against Belgium. And the Spanish team has had much difficult route to the final than the Argentines did. The only competitive game the Argentine played was against England, and they could have lost the game if not for the fact that the coach made silly substitutions. And when push came to shove, the Argentines were left exposed. All they had left was fighting, arguing, complaining, and shoving. And I think the FIFA will review the aftermath of the game, like when the game ended, and they will be able to see that some players deserve more red card, not just the red card that Fernandes got. And talking about Fernandes, such an immature player. For a 25 years old, the vice captain of Chelsea, might be the captain of Argentina moving forward, because the rest of them are old. Otamendi is going. Messi might go. I think he will go. The Paul is already gone. He's in MLS now. So looking at it, Fernandes looked like the captain of Argentina. And with that stupid tackle, a player of his quality, and after what he did against England and scored that incredible equalizer and he went and played like that. Shame on him, man. Such a disgrace. The Argentines as a whole were a disgrace to watch. They were anti-football and Spain was pro-football. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Do you think I'm being too harsh on the Argentines or I'm just stating the facts and the reality? And congratulations to the Spanish team for winning the competition. And please do not forget to like, share, subscribe, and help me build the channel to where it should be. Let's get after it together.